Well, thousands of education workers across the province took job action today after their labor unions' negotiations with the province and school boards broke off over the weekend. At midnight, CUPE began a work to rule campaign, but just how long this will last and how much it will impact students is yet to be seen.
Just the contour lines, the outside.
The union represents roughly 55,000 support staff, including clerical workers, custodians, and early childhood educators. The Work to Rule campaign means they will no longer perform tasks outside of their regular duties. As part of the action, hallways and gyms will not be swept, grass on school grounds won't be cut, and educational assistants will not allow class to proceed if a teacher isn't present.
I want a deal. I stand ready to do anything possible to get a deal.
Ontario's education minister was at an elementary school in Nobleton this morning for an announcement. Stephen Lecce says he's cautiously optimistic that a deal can be reached, maintaining that it's in the interest of all sides that the students aren't impacted. But Lecce adds the main sticking point for the province is how much time staff are not at work.
But we've been clear that the one outstanding issue is absenteeism, which is high. And we think it actually could undermine the student experience, the student success.
Absenteeism is a symptom of a problem. Absenteeism is not the problem themselves.
Outside, CUPE members, including the union's president, were making their voices heard.
You shouldn't be punishing folks for being sick. And what was being proposed would actually put our members in poverty during some of the most lowest points in their life. We don't feel that it is unreasonable to expect that libraries remain open during the lunch hour in order to provide safe spaces. We don't feel that it's unreasonable for students with special needs to have the access to the supports that they require. All of these things are being impacted by the Ford's cuts and by the decisions made by the trustees associations.
Meanwhile, with the Legislative Assembly currently in its longest break in more than 25 years, Liberal MPP Michael Coteau has written a letter to Premier Doug Ford demanding he recall the legislature.
As the government enters negotiations around contracts with public sector education labor partners, it is critical that the legislature have the opportunity to scrutinize these alarming policies.
Absolutely. We've been working throughout the summer and into the month. Bring the House back. Let's have these really good conversations.
Mr. Coteau is running for the leader of the Liberal Party. And I think these negotiations require us to go above the fray. This is not a political exercise.